everybody.
Oh my God.
In real life.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Well,
I'm
we are.
scared.
We're here.
I'm out.
All right. Well, it's just me, guys. It is. It's just me. It's going to take a few minutes for folks to get in. But anyway, for the people who see this later, hi, and welcome to another episode of On the Back Hash. My name is Sid. Joining me is Will.
Yo.
And Zach. Hey!
I'm here.
Well.
You know,
It'd be like that.
you do what you can.
I feel you. Chris will be on his way shortly to join us in the festivities. But I'm going to ask a question, even though I already think I know. There he is. Hey.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
And they all pop up.
Yeah.
And he's muted.
I am here. There we go. Sorry. Ooh.
It's all good. It's all good.
You got kids and you got a wife that works late. You come in the nick of time.
Listen, it's been a day.
Boy, has it.
Has it been a day?
It
Yes,
has been.
it has.
It has been a day and then some.
I was just talking to someone from work, and I said, I feel like I spent the entire day in fight or flight mode.
That's interesting.
It's just the first day of school, y'all. Let's just talk about that real quick. The goal is get them there, get them fed, and get them home.
Yep.
That is the game plan. But the whole day is just you're going here, and like especially at my school because we got like special stuff that we do on the first day. Like my school has houses, like in Harry Potter, and we sort all of our new kids into houses, and it's just crazy and chaos. It's a great kind of crazy chaos, but it's a lot. And they switched our dismissal procedures this year.
Oh,
so
that's right.
Cars are in the front and buses are in the back, where it used to be the opposite. So it's just a great time. You know, we got some growing pains, but we're gonna get there.
We already got people in chat too.
Yeah, man.
What up, Keith? Look, man, they ain't even played not a Nan back to school commercial yet here.
Good.
I'm like, what are we waiting for?
Yeah, I don't start till after Labor Day, right?
It's like, God, y'all need
They
to
still
prep
shooting
these
fireworks
children.
off up there
Yeah.
for 4th of July. Yes.
Listen, these little hoodlums. Well, I swear I almost carrying a whole group of them.
Oh,
They
not
was
the carrying.
behind here. I couldn't, bro. It was like 11, 12 or something to like 3 in the morning, and they was just revving engines, cars, and bumping music, and all. I was like, you can't be serious right now. I was like, is this really what it was like when we was young?
And if you're saying, you know your car.
Oh, God. I know I made folks mad in my car.
I knew when you left Top Town.
Boy. Like, nah, for real. That joint was loud. I used to have people who was like, bro, I knew I was hearing something. I ain't hear nothing for like 10 minutes. And here you come finally.
Oh my goodness.
Them was the days.
They were days for sure. But yeah, we survived. You know, I had a cajillion kids, and
I remember you saying that.
Do you even have enough chairs and stands?
Before school started, I asked for, because at that time on my roster I had 70 kids in my first period. It's dwindled down a little bit, which is fine. That's, you know, a lot of, you know how it is. Kids sign up for classes, don't know what they're signing up for, or don't sign up for anything, and they just get put somewhere.
Yeah.
But I still had 60 plus in my first period, and I had around 50 in my third. My smallest class was 23, and then the next highest class was 30, and then 47, 60. Yeah. But
I've been making lesson plans for 2 science classes.
Yeah.
Are you filling in?
No, but I'm making the lessons.
I'm surprised you haven't been asked to teach it.
I know. I can do it, man. Hey, give it. Let me get back in there. Let's see what happens. I'm ready.
Careful what you wish for.
There's a social studies class coming in hot.
Where's
Ready to go.
ACS?
Allen County Scott.
Ah. I'm too old for the acronym.
Hello, everyone in the chat, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I see you from Indiana.
Yeah.
Indiana.
Zach is back. One of our faithful listeners.
Yeah.
Zach Attack.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to getting into it, to start judging. And, well, I mean, been judging, but like doing it not local. That's gonna be cool.
Sanctioned.
Yeah.
This man is official. He's got that Chris Guild certificate he just has in his wallet. Like, excuse me, sir.
Like an FBI badge.
Yeah.
There is a badge. Well, it's not like
CSJA.
a badge, but there is
Open up.
There is a tag.
Yeah, there it is.
Shaking in.
Smack that paper.
Yeah. So
Back up.
I only got one show this year just because dates aren't as good, but I'll try to add a couple of weekends on in the next fall. Slowly get in there.
This man, we're about not to have him on staff, Zach. It's just gonna be us. He's gonna be gone forever. He's gonna be that Homer Simpson meme where he just like goes into the bushes. That's gonna be said here soon.
Well, here's the thing. I'm always gonna judge my show. That's just a given. So I'll be there for that.
So we'll see him 1 week.
Technically, I have 2 shows. But it would be nice in a few years to maybe get to judge one of the championship shows. That'd be kind of dope.
That'd be cool.
Which would definitely mean I couldn't be there with us. But for me, the game plan is they don't need me, and
true.
They're already kind of used to that anyway. Like I'm not there for the first week, the first show of the season with KMEA stuff. So
yeah,
that's another weekend or 2.
And that's why you build it up for 22 years. Is it 22 now?
22 years.
Yeah, 22 years.
Woo! Yeah.
Man's old.
Listen.
Damn.
Right? if the grade wasn't enough,
man.
It doesn't feel like it. That's the crazy thing about it.
I always say you do what you love, man.
Man.
I mean, this is year 20 for me with helping out groups.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's crazy.
We're seeing a lot of stuff. Will, who started the marching band activity in the 1700s. I mean,
this man on the battlefield with the fifes, had the fifes out there.
2 weeks older, younger than me.
1 month. Get right. 1 month. Exactly 1 month.
Barely.
Which is here soon, right?
Next week.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I thought it was here soon.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to acknowledge it.
Yeah. Whatever. Acknowledge that. Listen, for us as brown folk to see our age.
Man, listen. You know what?
Very youthful. We'll say it that way. How about that?
For sure.
Oh, me.
Well, we ain't gonna tarry too long. We know people here to hear us talk about Junk Core and not about.
That's right.
All of the other
it's
stuff.
over though, so I mean,
don't remind us.
But yeah, so let's talk about it. Chris is leaves. All right, now it's all good.
What?
Well, you went dark, but
yeah. Oh, did I?
Yeah. So you're dark on my screen. Maybe not on.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay. Yeah, this past weekend, DCI Finals happened. Or this whole past week, DCI just championships in general happened with lots of good stuff. We did mention about Open Class. Congratulations to Blue Devils B winning Open Class after being in 3rd in prelims.
How about that, boy?
Y'all, that show was good. I enjoyed it.
Had them scared, boy.
Boy,
those mics were in place. Let me tell you. They were in place.
Yes.
No mouse was in the right position the whole show.
I just lived for the Chef Ramsay quotes. You
That
can't.
was great.
You can't do that show and not quote Gordon Ramsay.
We were sitting on the couch and just kept going.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did. That was a thing.
It was awesome.
And then shout out to Gold and Battalion. Battalion finished second, and Gold finished third with the bronze, which is kind of weird. But hey, three solid cores. They made a really good showing. Had a really good showing in overall prelims. All of those groups, and I believe River City, Rhythm, and Memphis Blues all made semis. So congrats to those groups. So.
Man, hey, that's good for Memphis Blue, man. They, that's a good success out of the affiliate program, coming out and doing what they did this year. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So, and I know we got a Battalion fan in the chat, so I'm sure they're excited about how all that went down. So, but yeah, so open class is that quality of that class is starting to step up a whole lot, and it's good. I mean, you get 5 groups in the semis. That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Oh, and a few of them did beat open class scores. I mean, world class scores.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. Gold winning guard. We got a guard expert, so we might defer in the chat on some guard things, because we're going to talk about world class finals here in just a second. But where we set, which is typically a little out further than where we typically like to sit. But we did get. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you sent me that picture. I was like, wait a minute, am I looking at this right? I was like, that's the furthest I've ever seen.
We on the 5.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
Does it not let you pick?
It does, but what happened was, so I try to do it at school, and school does not like you to be on Ticketmaster. So because it doesn't
I'm gonna hold that comment until after our podcast. I gotta say something about it.
Okay.
God.
So because it doesn't like you to be on Ticketmaster, I have to either go in the parking lot to where I have good enough connection to do it without Wi-Fi, or leave the school and go do it. So by the time I do that, those seats are getting ate up, and I'm on it as soon as it goes live. But I'm at school, so I can't leave. So I've already discussed with Chris the day they go on sale, because they go on sale in December. So the day they go on sale, he's gonna come watch my class. I'm gonna go
across the street.
Knock it out. And
I'm about to run in there and be like, "Here we go, and
go out."
What is going on?
Yeah. He suggested take the day off. I mean,
I'm not your boss, so
like you ain't got a day to give.
I got a few.
Donate for the cause.
This man could take all his days now and retire. That's how many days he's got.
Not quite, but in 3 years I could. In 3 years I could definitely do that. I'm not going to. I'd be tempted to, though. There'll be some days I'm like, you know what? Not doing it today. Or this week. Probably this month. I'm just gonna. Now you got to come in every 10 days. That's how that works.
Yep.
So, all right, kids, you see me one day every 2 days a month.
Right.
Get it together. So, but anyway, we saw a lot more guard, or at least paid attention to the guard a little bit more because we were so far outside.
I don't know if we just got lucky with the way everything was staged. That a lot of guards spent time out that far and on our side. I think we got lucky with that one year, and it seemed like everybody had a really big drill set on our end, right in front of us.
Side one, yeah. It was all in front of us, yeah.
So just luck of the draw, I guess.
Yeah. So, but I was excited for it because I really did get to pay attention to some stuff that I never got to see. So that was awesome. But yeah. But let's talk about the big daddy of them all, DCI Finals. Predictions were a little okay. I think Zach won.
Did I?
I think so.
You probably did.
You want me to pull it up? I got it.
Sure.
All right, I can pull it up.
Pull out the receipts. My bold prediction was right.
Mine was too.
My bold prediction did exactly what I wanted it to do.
That's right.
That reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology. I was here for it.
Oh, let's see.
All right.
Boy, my middle. I suck.
So, congratulations to Blue Coats on winning their third World Championship in DCI with a 99.1. I knew they'd break 91 or 99, excuse me. Well, I knew they'd break 91 too. But when the scores came out, I was kind of low. I was like, I don't think they're going to break the record. And that's a whole nother discussion about that, because despite them not breaking the record, I'm not going to get into this, but despite them breaking the record, a lot of people are saying that this is one of arguably the greatest drum corps show of all time. I've heard a few people say that.
I think that's a valid claim.
It is a valid claim. And so that question that we may answer a little bit later, maybe not today, but on a future cast, is, does the score really indicative of the greatest show of all time? I have a thought on it, but we'll leave it there. Silver, Blue Devils held off Crown. For silver. I think what helped them, if we want to kind of think about the recap a little bit, they did win brass that night.
Mm-hmm.
They did win brass that night, and Crown's percussion was 8 that night.
Yeah. The Achilles heel.
It's been a thing all year.
But let's just first of all, I think I said this last time. In my opinion, your kids are going crazy right now. In my opinion,
they got a big old racetrack out there. This is why we record so late at night, guys. This is why it's a wild madhouse. My house.
I think DCI is better when Crown is in a medal contention conversation. Like, the activity feels healthier. Not that, I don't know, but I'm just like, they figured out the GE issue that they've been having lately. I feel like so. It was so good. I don't know. It was so good to at least, talk about Crown when we're talking about medal conversations again. Because I think, there was a streak where they were sitting in 5, 6, maybe even 7th range. And it's like, come on, Crown. I know y'all got it in you. Like, do it for the people.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, like, just so good.
Yeah,
I wanted them to jump BD so bad. But
I agree.
Yeah,
I think
I do too.
when Crown's in, they're like the
all of that.
So
Same.
I think they need some people that's
Same.
like they're the, I don't know how to say this, because the anti-establishment kind of, like, I don't know how, like, they just do crazy shows and they don't care. And
you think that about Crown? Is that what?
Yeah, I think so. Like, in my opinion, like, well, I don't know how to say it properly. Like, they don't fit the normal mold, I don't think, as a core for me. Like, I think, like, for me, like, when they came to that show, I think they were ahead of their time when they won the championship of what we're normally used to seeing. And so I think, like, that kind of, in my opinion, those trend setting, it's always good to see them because, like, they don't fit in that normal idea. Now Blue Coats does that now with, like, the getting out there. But for me, I think, like, when Crown is in, it's always going to be a good thing because to me, I don't feel like they fit in that normal mold, in my opinion. But it could be different.
Interesting.
Because I like what Geekman said here, talking about the scores. I think are relative to the field versus comparing across years.
That's kind of that was my thought, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're getting, last few years, the top 10 have all been above 90, except for this year. I think it was top 9, but still, I mean, I think the quality of all these groups is rising every year and, pushing scores up, you could say. But I mean, when you think about that, you think about 2014 when BD set that record, like, I don't know if BD was to do Fellini-esque this year, where it would land, so to speak, in comparison. But for its time and what it was and what it did, you know,
I mean, think about the activity has changed in that time.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't understand.
Perfect GE for that show, which is insane to think about. And then Bluecoats, I would argue, and GE is very subjective. Like, I would argue that Gravity and Grace is a perfect GE. And it was almost. They got a 19.9 from one judge, 19.8, and the other two had them at a 20.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, and also I think they had such a gap that year in 2014 between them and whoever was second. I don't remember who it was.
Dude, I think
was that Tilt?
On which year?
2014. I think that was Tilt. They jumped up to second that year. So
2013 or 14? I can't remember.
14.
Okay.
Either way.
I've substituted.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Well,
who, me?
Whoever, sorry.
Oh, I'm done.
Was out of this world.
Yeah, but that show was fourth. But we're talking about like BD in comparison to whoever got second year, which I think was Bluecoats and Tilt. Like, there was a gap there, which kind of helped them when it came to getting that record score, I think. Because they were just head and shoulders above for that.
Yeah, because it's...
But if you take Fellini-esque and compare it to Gravity and Grace, which one would you... You know,
I think,
I thought about
it's
that, and that's a discussion. That's a deep discussion.
It's like the equivalent, kind of like LeBron versus Jordan. Like, it's two different ball games. You know, it's two different leagues at that point. So,
yeah.
And the hardest thing is people not understanding that year in and year out, nothing. You just cannot do what you did last year again. And the ones that don't try to push themselves or whatever are going to be stuck in that same cycle because you think you found something that got you there, but you don't have anything to get you any forward.
Yeah,
from that spot, because it's like I said this last year, I wasn't trying to downgrade or seem like they not quote unquote that group, but I was like, dude, Boston's just not gonna win next year. I said this last year.
Yeah.
And because of how hard it took them to win. And I was like, if you think you're going to be able to come back the next year and as hard as it was for you this year to win and do this again, it's not going to happen. Because in theory, who should have won that year?
Last year?
Yeah.
Bluecoats.
Yeah. Bluecoats should be on a 3 right now. 3 back-to-back. So it's like, you just can't. And then at some point, like I said, like we've always said, is like somebody is going to have to, in essence, mimic Bluecoats in order to get ahead. For the judges to be like, all right, that's old now, or everybody's caught up. Same thing with Crown. People are playing like Crown now. Look how many notes Crown had to put in the horn book this year.
Boy,
right?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So it's like
that last brass feature in the semicircle with the drum line in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna be honest. I don't remember anything past Ave Maria.
Zach was transcended into.
I was unwell.
I had tissues ready for him if he weren't gonna make it, but that last brass feature, I was just like, this sounds like Mallet book. It's like they swapped the book.
They probably did because never mind.
Yep, shut up. But okay, so there, and me and Will may do a perk talk on this season too, at some point. But there are some thought process that says the front wasn't the problem.
No, Crown. I don't believe
they weren't the problem in 2013 either.
I don't honestly believe that they were.
And we say, this like their percussion wasn't good, but they were still top 8.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, when you talk about the difference between
can't be eighth.
Silver and bronze, you gotta.
Your perk can't be an eighth if you're in third.
Yep.
And it's just not going to work. But I think some of the highest issues with Crown's front has just been there's nothing memorable down there, and they'll play some really good books. Exactly, they'll do their job every year, but it doesn't speak to really anything wild. So you go to the Battery each time, and then you're like, okay, well, what's going on?
So, but yeah, like I said, it's you look at Crown and what they've done in their back, and they will fix the thing. But it's kind of like we've said for several years is you want to put your star pupil on a pedestal, but that means something else is going to get left behind. And I think they're going to have to figure something out.
Yeah.
In order to share some of that space. Boston Crusaders, Boston Crusaders fourth with their show. I just think some of the things from a visual standpoint, conceptually, didn't maybe come across the way that they thought it would.
No. And I don't think they maybe took in consideration that some of those gimmicks was old.
Yeah.
And at some point, man, y'all gonna have to just I don't know. I don't know what if you're gonna have to come up with something better or just stop, because at some point, because I had no issues with it, but somebody else did it. It was either I don't remember whose front did it. It might have been Blue Stars. I don't know. It was somebody that was in finals. Do y'all remember the front? And they were they're doing the spin around thing, the thing Cavaliers has been doing on the mallets. They'll play a leg and they'll spin around each other. Play a leg, spin around each other. Play a leg. I don't remember who it was. I don't know why I'm saying Blue Stars, but that's the group that I'm thinking did it. It might not have been Blue Stars. It might have been Spirit or somebody like that this year. They made finals.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting here looking at it and I'm like, I like how you wrote that. But at the same time, man, how many more times?
Yeah. It just
and I get it. It's tough. It's tough to figure stuff out, especially with front visually. Figuring something out for them to do that. So I get it, but
Cavies have a way when they do things like that with their front ensemble to stage them, whether it's on the field,
like it's set up,
man.
or they do something to draw your attention down to the front ensemble.
I'm telling you.
Like they have that figured out for sure. So I really, really, really want to like Boston show this year, and I didn't hate it, but just from a championship standpoint, I was just like this. With what was happening above him, I was like this.
It didn't have. We were talking about this at the show. It didn't have any through line. That we're kind of talking about, like it had no.
Yeah,
true progression in the show, and that was kind of one of the things we talked broader wise. I think we had a lot of that this year, where it's just like we're doing some stuff. Here's a moment, we're doing some stuff. Here's another moment, and like
literally,
and it's for like, and there'd be like 2 to 3 minutes that go by. You're like, what do we do? What's going on? I have no idea what's happening. I feel like Boston suffered from that a lot. I feel like SCV suffered from that a lot.
Well, it seemed like you were either kind of sitting there, like I don't want to say bored, but waiting for something that didn't come to fruition, or it was like you're at Wimbledon and you were being jerked around and going left, right, looking for stuff, and stuff was happening.
I feel like everyone had really good first 4 minutes. And then after that, I feel like people just didn't know where to go with the show. Or that's what it felt like to me. There are 3 groups when we're talking about this that I felt like they had a great, like a show top to bottom. I was like, yes, that were at finals. Blue Stars, Crown, and Blue Coats. Those are the 3 groups. Like when I watched them, I was like, okay, I understand what's going on. It has forward movement. It has progression and all that stuff. Other shows, I was just like,
you know, I would tack on Spirit to that.
Yeah, but their show, yes, but their show was designed to do that with the road trip or whatever, however you want to call it or whatever. I feel like that, but that was good design. They knew like they had a no pun intended, a vehicle to get you there. But yeah,
privilege completely intended there. Okay.
It was.
But it's tough to design a show like that because if you design a show specific to certain moments, like you said, it was a minute here, then a moment, then a minute go by, then a moment, then a minute, and then all of a sudden 3 minutes go by and nothing happened. You're gonna be sitting there because that's how you trained me to watch you.
Yeah.
You roll to where I'm ready to see the next trick because
and it is fine to do that, but the journey has to be worth the destination.
Yes.
And I think, and I know
the
this
has to keep you interested.
Yeah, and I know this
destination has to be all. Like going to the Grand Canyon is cool. Like that's the destination, but like do some cool stuff along the way. That way, when you get to the Grand Canyon, it's like, oh my god,
right. And I think, I'm jumping.
And that's hard. It's hard. I mean, a drum course show is 11 and a half minutes. It's hard to do that, and I think that's the one thing that makes the Blue Coats and Blue Devils so strong is because they can take you where they want you to go and do it without you even blinking an eye or thinking about it.
Yeah, Keith brings up good. He's talking about the Double Dutch moments with Santa Clara. I think I know what they were going for there, but it really wasn't like. It felt like it didn't approach what they wanted. Like I don't know. When I hear that name of that show, I didn't get that from the show. If that makes sense. Like it wouldn't. Like
I thought it was just too hard because you're talking about reckless abandonment, and then now we're doing the jump rope stuff. And I told him, I was like, they decided to put out probably one of the hardest things to do with that many people. Mm-hmm. And then now you want to be clean with that. It was not going to be clean. Like, you know how hard it is to do that?
And I just think it didn't, I don't think it got all the way to the box either. In some points. Now musically, we heard you. You know, the reckless abandon was there musically. I just think the rest of it, I don't know.
Yeah, SEV I liked a lot more in person.
Yes, Wilbur, you're correct. Yes, I liked it more in person too because I could see more stuff happening. But Boston's show has 9 movements. Yeah, and it kind of felt like that because you just kept getting
what Chris said. It's
pulled around from one segment to the next. It was just, yeah.
I think I looked at Chris after their second part for Boston and was like, "What did I just watch? Like, what just happened to me for the past 2 minutes?"
Mm-hmm. See,
it was a lot. It was a lot. But yeah, at SEV, I think we're all rooting for him, and it's just to find it's almost like
it's one of my favorite cores.
Yeah.
So like I want to see him do well.
It's like we told that couple that we met in Indy. He's just like, if they had one more week,
yeah.
Or their season started one more week before.
Because I've been saying if I never landed at Scouts, that was where I would have went or tried to go to. It was always going to be SEV, but
you look like you could march Vanguard. You just have that shape.
Hey, it's a thing because
no, seriously,
we talked about that with Cabby's perk or just Cabby's in general.
Mm-hmm. There they look for sure. That matches that group.
Oh, Keith, yes, Blue Coats Live compared to what you get on the stream and flow. A lot of the groups, but even out on the 5-yard line where we were, so different. Mm-hmm. Like hearing, like I knew they were doing the stuff with the speakers and the way it was warping the sound and stuff, but hearing it and hearing it go across and come back, and yeah, totally different sound.
Yeah, they create a soundscape for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's a interview I've been seeing clips of it. I don't know who it is. I saw it on Instagram where they talk to the sound engineer or sound designer for Blue Coats, talking about like the activity, how it's progressing. If you guys have not seen that, I need to try to find it. It is phenomenal.
Yeah, it
talking
is.
about what they're doing and how it's changing drum corps.
They're putting up a lot of mini clips.
Yes,
everywhere, and I've been in tune to each one of them joints. I'm like, dude, this is like, bro, let me shadow you. I literally won't say nothing. Okay, I'm lying, but I'll stay out of the way.
I was like, you don't have your meta glasses on, recording everything.
Just everything.
Like, can you say that again?
Say that a little bit louder. In this direction. No.
Yeah, well, in the chat, yeah, I agree. The SEVs demand, execute. You gotta, derived achievement. I'm using all these words because I had to study all that crap for 3 months. But it's a thing, and what
I was hoping they get them.
What SEV kids are being asked to do, in comparison, it's and Blue Stars, kind of a segue into them. The execution wasn't, and their book has gotten a little bit harder too, which I think is why they ended up finishing top 6, which is huge for them. But their brass was on fire all year long, like it from Jump Street, and their percussion did just enough to keep them ahead of.
They got to figure that out too, though.
I mean, they're 5th in brass and less than 1/10 of a point behind Boston in brass. Like, that's a big jump for them, and I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I mean, we said that's one of the reasons why they need to beef up that book, and man, they did this year. We were in that lot on Friday. Warm-ups. Oh.
Ow.
Was that good? He just slammed his head.
That was when y'all was in that building, right?
Yes.
Because one of y'all put up something.
I did.
I think on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did.
I was like, where the hell y'all at?
Yeah, they removed prelims and semis indoors for a lot of stuff because of impending weather. I don't know if they did for finals or not.
I don't think so.
But no, Blue Stars got something going, and in the grand scheme of things, them finishing 7th percussion is fine. It's fine for where their tier is.
Yeah.
Now, if we're trying to start bumping up top 5, top 4, then yes, that's something they're going to have to look into a little bit more. But where they have been finishing 10th, that 7th place finish, they came and they did the job that they did. So, yeah.
I want to say they had a new percussion caption head or something this year. So, if they keep them and there's some consistency, maybe that number starts to rise.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Just people got to stay there.
I think that's been Crown's problem too. They've kind of went through a couple different people for
Crown's
percussion.
got to stop doing it.
Yeah,
that's the problem. And then they've got to figure out that balance of, because they're going to always go to their bread and butter first, and it's always going to be that brass. But if at some point, where is the balance going to come to allow such and such? And then where's the consistency going to come? We are in what year? And I swear I've seen about 4 perk guys for y'all already.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
It's been a few, and they've not been bad. It's like,
no.
Like they got a good one now. I'm hoping they can keep them around. Shout out to Blue Stars. Like one of my favorite shows of the year.
They should have won fan favorite and not Phantom.
I agree.
Hey, Keith is talking about those uniforms. Tell him what you noticed, Zach, when we were sitting in the lot on Blue Stars uniforms. What we saw on the back there.
Oh, okay. So on their uniform in the back, because it has the frame, but only part of the frame, but it had a little white rectangle, And it was like when you go to a museum and you see the little white card that tells you who the artist was, what year it was made, and like a little blurb about it. That's what they had on their uniform. And I didn't get close enough because I didn't want to like be creepy on the drum majors and like be looking at them.
You had to be very close to see.
Yeah. And it was like on their lower back, so I didn't want to like them to think I was looking at their butt or something. But it was definitely a card like for like what you would see at a museum. And I think I also saw their front drops had the same thing. They had different little cards. Like it was cool.
Yeah. See, and that's, I wish I could notice little things like that. I just can't. But just those little attention to details, those things like that.
Best use of a uniform ever.
You're strong. You're strong. So congrats to Blue Stars on the top 6 finish. Well deserved. Really enjoyed that show. I like where they're headed. The past few years, they have the abstract. The absent show was a little.
That was. But War and Peace was really good. And I liked their show last year. The sports.
The sports
was surprisingly good. If they can keep the brass book where they are, maybe try to get a little bit more in there. And
well, I think them coming up and doing what they did, making top 6, will help recruitment too. Now they're a name that people are excited about and are going to be wanting to go there.
So pretty cool. Phantom 7th and fan favorite.
I don't agree with the fan favorite. I don't know.
I wondered how
all their alumni went on and voted.
That's what it was.
Probably.
They were all there.
Yeah. Hey, I was thinking about we need to do a react to that.
To the fan
alumni. It was cool.
We know a few people.
I do. Yeah,
we do.
So that might be something we'll be able to do. And there's plenty of videos out there, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, that'd be great. For sure. Will, I will take your word for it.
It's good. It's all about shows about alcohol, and it will be. See, listen, Will. You know what? I've already discussed this with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your word for that one. I didn't. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But Phantoms, it was a good show. It was. It does a lot of good stuff. But like, I keep tying back to the top groups. Emotional connection.
That's the problem.
That was what they were missing. And we said that. I said that to y'all at Lucas Oil. Like I was like, what Blue Stars has over Phantom is that emotional connection. You feel something. It's not just loud the whole time. It's not just aggressive.
Because you can capture an audience,
yes,
with aggression and all of that kind of stuff. But I think you also can trap yourself in how you design it, and it just turns into this. We're just playing music now. And it's aggressive because again, I'm like everybody. I don't hate Phantom show. To be truthful, my favorite part of Phantom show was the percussion, and that's who and it was so hard for me to get out of it.
Were they top 5?
No,
no,
they were 6th.
They're 6th.
But every time I watched Phantom, I couldn't get myself out of stopping to watch the batter and the front stuff, and because it was like the band. I don't have a problem with you just playing, but it just seemed like you was just playing, and it's like, what am I supposed to? It's like, okay, you sound great.
Yeah, we got to see them in the lot and hear them warm up and play some book and stuff, and there was some. We stood and watched the contra line.
Yeah,
and we were all just like staring there watching. I'm like, we could have picked any other section, and they came right over by us. I was like, hey, yeah, like there was so much. There was some good stuff musically happening. They had some really good moments. It just like it didn't have the full package, I guess.
Well,
he said Phantom's uniforms made no sense. Bloodlines were trying to connect the tissues of history of the corpse, and they had zero about that look in the connection to their history.
hmm.
I just know when Phantom made that art or squiggly line in the middle of the field, I just wanted the color guard to be on all red flags to this day.
Yeah, I try to be mindful about this when I design shows and stuff like that. Even in the concert world, if we have a theme, I try to make sure that the theme is present in some form or capacity at the beginning, middle, and end. And
because you can drift by
it's really
accident
easy,
and
really
not even think about it, and it's by accident, and then it winds up becoming too hard to fix.
I mean, I didn't realize that those props were knives or like supposed to be knives or sword blades until like
Really,
Allentown, maybe. Ooh.
I thought it was a pin, like a sewing pin or something. I don't know.
See, apparently no one knows.
Daggers, knives, syringes. I mean,
Yeah.
much to interpretation a little bit.
I kind of
Drugs on the
agree.
field.
I think that the guard should have been in the red and the brass
See?
should have been in the black uniforms. I think they should have flipped those.
I think they did that on purpose, though. 100%.
That was wrong.
Because here's the thing.
They didn't ask me.
Well, I think that the reason why to me is that because that's I'm not saying your opinion is it, but that's the obvious go-to.
Right.
So I think that's why they didn't do it.
I think they were supposed to be. I think at the end they were supposed to have people on those props, and I don't think it worked out. I don't know if it wasn't structurally sound. I don't know what it because it looked like an axe blade, pendulum kind of deal, and they had a platform on it, like somebody was going to get on it, and I expected them to do it, but they never did. So I don't know if like it was just too dangerous
because they're out there for
the whole show, and then they didn't even let them loose until the very end, and then they didn't even use them. So I just don't. Maybe that idea just didn't pan out.
Yeah, you could tell. And they put all that money, and they're like, well...
Or they tried it and somebody died. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Kidding.
That
was a joke.
Whoever
the Mandarins person was that put all those people in the spinning wheel of death.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they should have got to design it.
So it's can't take anything about the execution. And so, and when we're talking about these shows now, there's no hate towards any of them. It's just what was lacking to get them to the next.
What was given to them?
Yeah,
and more than what is being executed, because every core executed exactly what was put in front of them. Yeah. I think it's just what was given to them.
Because a lot of people don't understand that you execution and talent and all that kind of stuff. You can have all of that. You can be high quality, do everything great and all stuff, and the show can still be terrible.
Yeah,
the show can still be terrible. Yeah. The concept can still be terrible. You can not like it.
Game on.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
And then people play the hell out of it.
And then they could play the hell out of it.
I mean, look at Beast. We talk about Beast being like mistitled or whatever, but I don't have a single complaint about the music or the way it was executed and things like that. It didn't do what I wanted it to do.
But you get too many, man. When you do down talk, they think, oh, well, you're trying to say they can't play it all. Like, man, come on. Let's not be stupid.
Any part of Phantoms, but I couldn't even play the crash cymbal part.
Oh,
they had crash cymbals. So moving on. So cabbies, hey, they did the job. It was a good show.
It was
tough year. Well, not I say a tough year as far as like there's a lot of really good groups. But I think they're starting to find their swing, and it could be really interesting next year with the return of Mandarins coming back and Blue Stars.
Boy, that 6 through 10 spots.
It's going to be the new thing, and it's going to be the new thing, and if one of those top 5 have just a down year, we're not talking about slipping to 6 or 7. We're talking about slipping maybe to 9 or 10.
Well, think about that's Cavies. That's what happened to them.
They're
top 5 for, and then all of a sudden
it's happened to all of them.
Yep.
Cavies, Phantom, Blue Knights completely went out.
Yeah. So groups are starting to grow and to figure things out. I don't really have a lot of notes on Cavies. I mean, I enjoyed it, and I haven't enjoyed it.
I mean, we talked about it
a long time.
The show before, I think when we did our prediction show, but like it's enough Cavies, but it's not overkill Cavies. And that's when they do well.
Not like they were trying too hard.
Yes, and so they play into the boyhood, manhood kind of thing, and that camaraderie of the core,
the hood,
like
fraternity,
yeah. And so when they do that, when they do it well, it goes well. It's when they do too much of it, and it just takes you out of it. I think Zach, when we were watching it, I think you said this reminded you a lot of that propaganda show.
Yeah,
I think.
I did say that. I mostly because like it was one that I actually liked because I haven't liked a Cavi show in a while. But propaganda was one, and it scored well. It did well, and I don't know, just the design and just the way it was. I don't know, it just had that feel to me, like that year did.
A good Cavi year has that. Now, for real, it does. I mean, I liked the year that they actually won drums, the year they were percussion. I like that show, but I'm an old school Cavies fan too, so. A lot of that nostalgia. Oh, I forget the name of it. It was a couple of years ago.
Was that when they had the AI faces?
Yes.
No. The Giga Chads.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't know. I tried.
It was 2 years ago, right?
Maybe it was 3. It was the year they won perk.
Some of them I blocked out of my memories.
Listen.
Chat, help us out. We need help. So, I remember.
I forget the name of it, but it was like a history show. It was like a greatest hits show almost. Because they have Salcedo writing the book. I don't think.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
the show.
No, I remember that show. That show really that show actually was good.
Yeah. Because he was like, okay, they're back. Like, and then the next 2 years happened. And they don't ever think they're back again. So I don't know. It'll bug me. Somebody smarter than us, I know it is. But it was like an anniversary show.
Yeah, Wilbur. Most exciting to the DCI. It turned into it. You know, just the last 2 weeks alone, with Spirit jumping up there out of nowhere, and all the other conversations that started to happen. It definitely, because at one point in time it looked kind of clear cut who was going to finish where and you know who those little pods were, but then it started to get shook up those last 2 weeks. Cadets last couple years were fighting sevens. Yeah. Well, I think they were fighting a lot of other demons
Beneath the Armor.
Beneath the Armor.
That was Richard Saucedo wrote that show.
What was the show before that one?
Where You'll Find Me.
What? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember any of them. See, that's the problem with them. You don't remember them.
Yeah, see, we clearly still trying to find you because what?
Oh my
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh man, we didn't even make it an hour.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'm surprised we made it this far.
Only show I can remember was the one where they had the Giga Chads on the poster, and then before that, all I can remember was the one where they did the show about the time.
Yeah,
because they had they had the pendulum with the battery and that swung back and forth. I remember that one
too. That was
and the train show.
Yeah, as you think about it, you start to remember some of the shows. But yeah, but anyway, all that to say, Cavies,
please continue in this path that you.
I would
but that's the thing that frustrates me is that they'll have something like this, and it's like, okay, let's do it, And then
And
it's
they
like,
put
no, we're going to put faces on the field and we're going to have them. Then we're going to turn them around and then
the only
11th place.
I wasn't mad at their concept this year or anything like that, but it wasn't 100% a favor show, and it wasn't me jumping to it. But what I've been happy for Cabbies is that they've just been doing better in general.
Yes,
it's cleaner. They're playing better. They're doing all this compared to the previous years. Because what was the last year when they like almost 11th, or weren't they 11th?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That was the time Zach audibly owed in the.
So
Silent Times were the clocks. You're right, Zach. That was the show. Silent Times 22.
I mean, you could argue, like we talk about Crown being in a better conversation makes DCI better. I think when Cavaliers are at a good spot, the activity is better too, because
they have a fan base.
They have, like, you could ask, I mean, somebody, I feel like anybody who's around marching band knows that drum corps exists, knows about the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
You know, and it's honestly probably they know about Machine, I would think.
I mean, that's one of the shows I show.
Or Frameworks.
I showed 007.
That's a good show too.
And you know, in the past we've talked about Boston and how when they were on their up and up, they would do shows that people just got.
I miss that Boston. I'm glad Boston's in the top and they're looking for medals, but I miss that.
I miss the middle finger in the air, Boston.
Oh, like Animal Farm, but not Animal Farm.
Yeah, and then what was that year that they did where they had the powder on the field? And took the penalty
Rise or something like that.
Yeah, man, let's go.
I miss like when they had that streak of the Salem Witch Trial show. They had SOS. They had Goliath. Like all those those bangers right there, back to back to back. That's the Boston that I enjoyed and fell in love with.
Yeah. What up, Terry?
Oh, hello, Terry.
Big Terry Sanders.
Yes.
I see you.
Yeah. Yes, Keith. Thank you for that.
Frameworks is a mess.
Yes, what Will said. Said, look, Will.
What?
Said, girl.
I don't know. I was gonna have to leave you alone on that one, Will, but I can't defend you on that one, buddy. I like Frameworks, bro.
That's the show that made me want to start writing. I'm like, this is
as much as I didn't want to, boy, I was pulling for them when they did Spin Cycle.
Yeah,
that joint.
Now, Will, are you mad that they got a perfect scoring guard for that?
That year, Spin Cycle?
No, not Spin Cycle. They didn't even win
Frameworks.
Spin Cycle year. Frameworks. Because that was the record for a long time.
The pig masks were a choice. That whole show was a choice.
Listen, I love it though. Like I make fun of it all the time, but when they put that G7 on the field and just like, just come on, let's go.
Yeah, Boston's had some memorable moments, for sure. They were I think I'll use this term correctly, but the definition of anti-disestablishmentarianism.
That's it. Middle finger in the air.
I mean, it's just like
what it was.
They were the definition of it for a while. See how easy it is we get off topic. We are at the Colts.
I don't care.
Give me the back half.
I don't care nothing about that front
all day long.
From the Accelerando to the end is
Give
that
me
show.
that.
Listen,
they could have done that 3 times and then got off the field.
I like the second movement.
I did too. I like
the opener. I can do it out, but I like the second movement.
Like I understand the whole show. I get it. I know what they're doing. It's the timeline of the United States. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
But man, take me there. That's it.
You want quotes. You want an Abraham Lincoln to walk out.
No, I don't.
Don't go.
I don't need cadets. No, I don't need cadets on the field being like.
That's what he said.
God, that show. Jesus
no,
Christ.
but I think I know what you're saying. Like, if you're gonna do it, do it. Don't like Like it's Animal Farm, but it's not Animal Farm. It's
Like-
America, but it's not America.
I get
like
it,
just
America. I get it. Like the whole middle section. That's a Civil War. That's it's probably wearing black, and that you're getting that stuff there, and we're breaking through it. But I don't know. It just.
I think it was more of a message show than it was a
storyline.
Because I mean, the ballad itself, right? You are the monster you created.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hello, what are we going through?
Yes,
without getting too far into what we're doing, but I understand. So I think for them, that was the point of the show. Is it's like, hey, we're better and stronger together.
Yes. Like I said, I get the show. I understand it, and from a design point, I will say I do like it. I just think it just I don't know. It just didn't.
I can feel
there.
Shout out to the trumpet screamer.
Yes, boy, that guy.
Shout out. Listen, that was another group we sat and watched in the lot, and I was like, just listening, and I was like, dang.
They figuring some stuff out. That's what I've been mostly happy with Coast, because I'm hearing a little bit harder book from the Pert. Hornline's playing more visually, doing more. I'm like, okay,
design's getting more mature.
One of these days,
they remind me a lot of like Mandarins. How they like it's starting to
up and come.
Yeah, like how Mandarins kind of started. They got in, started reaching there. Colts have been there for what is this year 4? They've been in finals, something like that.
In
somewhere
a row,
around there.
Something like that.
Let's see. I'll think about it.
But like I think they're the next one. They need to step it up. I think start pushing it.
They'll have.
Yeah, I think it's 4 in a row now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have to catch these middle upper class.
I say, and Mandarin's coming in. We don't know where Mandarin's is going to be. They could be anywhere. So like, Lord, Mandarin's about to throw a kink in everything.
they're gonna do exactly what SCV did. They're gonna come back and just piss everybody off. Then that
5 years,
gonna get shuffled.
5.
Okay. I couldn't remember when.
I wonder which show I couldn't remember from Colts. That's beside the point.
The Silk Road was pretty cool. That was kind of.
Did you look it up?
I'm looking at it right
now.
Silk Road, and then I'm not that good. Where the Heart Is, which I like because they played Minuano.
I forgot about that one. That was the one I was missing because then the next one was
the fields,
on fields, and then last year was the
Restless Dreams.
Yes,
On Fields was good. That was a good show.
On Fields surprised me.
That was a
I
good
did
show.
not expect it to be good, and it was.
So yeah, and they've been hovering. I mean, when they're at their best, they've been hovering around the 90 range. Like Where the Heart Is was a 90.2.
Yeah, I think Silk Road was my favorite. Is my favorite of those of that 5. This streak they've got going on.
Silk Road was good. We stole that move. The group I worked for, we did a fire show, so we made that was our fire. We ran out of the field doing that the whole time.
But yeah, so I mean, I like where they're heading. I think I like that show better than sounds like that you guys did. The opener I could take or leave. The dystopian national anthem was kind of it was what it was, but I really like the second movement. The ballad did its job. The ballad did what it was supposed to do to me, and then we talk about the Accelerando and the percussion feature. Super dope. And then,
to the end.
Yeah, to the back half of that show was pretty strong.
Yes,
pretty strong. So, then after Colts, Troops.
Yeah, it'd be Spirit.
Spirit. Yeah, Spirit. None of us got that.
Did not have that on the bingo card.
Listen, this is my worst predictions I have ever had. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is terrible.
We took some risk.
We did. Sure. Trying to have fun with it.
We took some risk. But yeah. So Spirit, where'd they come from?
Out of nowhere, dude. They fixed something.
Surprise. A pleasant surprise. Like it was an anniversary year for them, which didn't really get talked much about, I don't feel like, because of the Phantom anniversary. Which is why it was the Golden Summer, which I was putting that all together. We were watching. I was like, oh my gosh, it all makes sense. It's the seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my, gold, 50th anniversary. Duh. Where have I been? But yeah, just like something, the stars aligned and it happened.
Yeah.
And shout out to them. I mean,
the show was good.
It was.
My brain, and I'm learning how to shut this off. But I got so excited about the show when they said they were going to do Bill Chase, and then they did like 15 seconds of it,
See?
and that was it. And I was like, no, like I want to. I couldn't get past it. Now I did watch the show for what it was Saturday, and I'm like, okay, I like it. I do like it. I just wanted more Bill Chase. I did.
Yeah, Wilbur, that's what their show was about.
Are you being facetious right now, or?
I didn't know until you just said it. I'm not just gonna be complaining.
Okay, so I'm not the only one. Yes.
Sorry, I should have spoke up. I guess
I had not.
That's on me.
I did not put two and two together.
Terry.
Oh my god. Oh my Jesus.
Coming in throwing bows. Busting these hoes.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, but here's the thing though, for real though. But I mean, you think about it though. Who else is down there?
I mean, they had to beat some people to get up there.
For what I'm
got
saying.
Crown.
No.
Ish.
Oh, down. Oh, like you're talking about in terms of location. I thought you meant their placement. Yeah, ain't nobody.
Music City ish.
Yeah, but people are picking Spirit over Nashville.
Oh, I know.
Nashville's probably getting people. They might be getting a little bit of the top of Alabama.
More northern,
but they're probably getting more than north. They're probably getting more north than Nashville. They're probably getting those folks. They're getting Kentucky folks for sure, and stuff like that. But you got Atlanta, who has
where the players play,
who has a world class color guard,
right?
I can't.
Who has a world class color guard, a world class indoor percussion group,
and
then you have your pick from Alabama with Altamira Maria over there. You got South Carolina, you got some of that down there. Yeah, and you got
Florida.
I kind of agree with Teddy.
I'd say maybe even into like Louisiana.
You could probably get into Louisiana too. So like it's
Mississippi.
Yeah. So and there's
and Georgia.
Yeah, and Georgia itself. So
literally,
like there's
literally the state of Georgia.
The state that they're in.
Yeah.
So there's enough quality talent in the area to pull from.
Yeah.
So that is a question. The talent it's a legitimate question for sure.
Well, same story with Blue Stars. Is that going to help with their recruitment?
Mm-hmm.
Now that they broke the seal and got back in. Now, granted, one of those spots is gone next year. You would assume with Mandarins coming back, but it's not like they slid in and got 12th by the skin of their teeth. They're sitting pretty at 10th. Like,
no, they got in and was like, let me just kick the dough down.
Right.
I don't know what they changed from San Antonio. I mean, it was like they they found something and it went.
Well, we got a couple of experienced judges in here that may, whether the design thing, was it one of those that like the design didn't pop until the execution got better?
Yeah.
Or because the cool thing is the judges get a spill sheet, like, and you can. And somebody posted one. I don't even know if you're supposed to post them. When I saw it, I was like, "Are you supposed to let those down?" But like, it can tell judges, listen for this, look for this, go here, so you can hear this. So they get a spill sheet about the show concept and about stuff like that. So I'm wondering, a jump that big almost feels like there was a major design change.
I don't know what it was. If it was,
clicked. I don't either.
Because the only thing I attest to it was they just got clean, like crazy clean.
Out of that whole all those groups, they were the cleanest.
They were definitely the cleanest out of those, and it got clean quick. But other than that, I was like, what happened?
Yeah. Terry said clarity, which, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if you can enjoy the show for what it is and not worry about what does this mean or what is this supposed to be, that clarity of intent's the thing.
And they finished 9th in some captions too. So, man,
now can they keep it? Can they keep it up? Can they build on that? Because I mean, we've learned there certain shows have to have a certain level of maturity and design
I'm about to say
kind of crack.
that concept ain't gonna get it.
Yeah,
That concept ain't gonna get them past this. Because if you're talking about the Cavies up, what was Cavies ninth, eighth?
yeah,
Eight, yeah. They're eighth.
Yeah, eighth.
Mhm.
And we're already talking about Colts back half being matured, and you gonna have to come with something better conceptual than that alone, because it's gonna be tough. Because, like I said with Cavies, like I have no issues with any of it. The show just wasn't my cup of tea. But imagine like
It was fine.
yeah, like a strong, you know, I was gonna say Four Corners or something like that to come in now, you know, might get looked at a little bit different.
For sure. So there's that, and then after Spirit was Troopers.
Yeah, listen.
I'm not big on war
hate
shows.
Troopers.
I don't hate them, but that's just not
No,
my type of show.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it caught too many people. Because I swear every corner I turn, somebody is like, "Yeah, Troopers won it."
They just played too well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was lacking in design, but they played too well. That's
Like once again, I understood what they were doing. It didn't hit. Like
no, I mean, they were finishing 12th in GE. It just was.
Yeah.
No, that show that finals run wasn't that good.
Mm-mm.
I didn't think it was. But the show, I was never in it since day one. I saw it the first day, and I remember us having the podcast about it. And I was like, "Man, I need that."
We all were like, "I need to see it another time or two.
I need that fourth read." Hold on, I'm getting into high numbers now. I was like, "God dang!" I'm just gonna pick a section and watch it, and then connect all the sections together. I was like, "I don't know, bro."
The design
was just wasn't it, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Sometimes we in a design room, you're like, "This is it. This is the thing that's gonna work." And man.
Well, I think this is where the Americana of the Troopers hurt. It just hurt them.
They tried to keep it, but go a different direction, and that was tough.
So like that Spain where like everyone liked them, like it was like that Western, like whoa, we all know this. But then you start getting to those weird period of history where like no one really studied it, but people knew it happened.
And I think they wanted to keep it dark because that's kind of where they've gone. And
I understand. And like I said, it's a piece of history in America, but it's still a.
And a lot of people don't like to talk about that era.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
they
saying.
They don't want to talk about the Vietnam War. Like
no, because it's a hard subject for a lot of people to talk about, and all the things that were happening in that time period, was crazy. Now I understand what they're trying to do, and they try to show the part of like the soldiers being there, like what their mindset was, and talk about PTSD and that what happened there. And I applaud them for trying to do it. I just don't think it hit the way that they wanted it. They wanted it to.
Yeah. So it's.
You're right, Terry. Comedy and darkness are the two hardest effects to make work indoor and outdoor.
Yeah, Will made a good point there too.
Yeah, lack of color kind of hurt him visually too. And I don't know what the guard. Chris, you said that to me. We're like, I don't know what the guard is supposed to be, if they mean anything.
But I was
like
pink and white.
Are they the jungle?
Some of them,
I don't know.
Some of them half naked and just white.
But yeah, I mean, they played the mess out of it. They really did.
Well, the brass is strong, as he said, and the percussion has been pretty good the last several years too. So with all that, it's you play. It's just like we've always said. You play well, you're always gonna be in a hunt. I think when we start separating the top from the bottom, it's what's being asked of them to do and how well it's designed. Uh, and that's where you see your big differences from your top six to your next six, um, which I think is starting to bleed over a little bit, but I don't know.
Zach, I can't. Zach, I can't make too many claims about Vietnam, but I know my dad went twice.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I hear about him talk about it, so it's one of those things where, kind of things when your parents go through something, you kind of feel like you know, experience their pain or whatever their memories. Because I had a uncle who passed up here as well, who was my father's brother, who they all went through that. So I heard his stories when I moved here for that. So it's like, it's like I don't get it, but I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They took a risk, and you notice we don't know what troopers are doing next year.
Yep. We didn't hear anything.
They haven't announced yet, like they have the last few years.
Calm down is what happened. They seem like
they did that duck duck poof and your next year's show. Yeah. Whoa, we are still on the field.
They haven't got the flags rolled up yet, and they already announced
none of the staff on the bus this year.
Instead of them announcing the core, it's Brett Crocker announcing their show for next year.
Oh.
Oh god.
In the Blue Knights.
What a surprise.
Let's talk about that. Because
they kind of jumped some folks too. They're like, we're not done yet.
Well, I think I saw a thing like after they got in, it posted, it was like we had a it's not over till it's over mentality.
Yeah.
You got to.
And I mean that clearly, because that 10th of a point mattered, and RIP
They had that more than my Scouts.
and Scouts.
Scouts
they were
for sure
close.
they didn't have enough of that mentality.
Yeah. Well, they fought. I mean,
We
they
don't
closed
know
that
that.
gap.
It's just
We don't know that. They gave their best effort.
Sure.
13-14 was tight, man. I was that gap. I was like, okay.
You could run it all back tomorrow, and it would finish in different. It would finish different. So
that's where we were talking about, and Sid was saying it. And I think you mentioned last episode, but like that's where averages would be really good to have of the nights, because once again you have a new set of judges.
Yeah.
And that those judges, Pacific Crest looked in, and then a new set of judges, they're out. So like that's a tough pill to swallow sometimes.
I mean, we didn't watch the show. Maybe Pacific Crest was flat, or maybe Blue Knights was on that night. I don't know, but I was a fan of Blue Knights anyway, so I am glad they did make finals. I like the show.
Zach put there's too much flute. You're here. There's a lot of flute in that show.
Yeah, a friend of mine said I needed about 3 minutes less of the flute.
I didn't mind the flute. What I did mind, which I think they changed, but at the end, she was just standing there on that podium for like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
So they're like, put your hands in the air and just do this for.
And I'm like,
that's all she did.
And I'm like, this is a little bit distracting. Like, because I'm looking at her, I'm like, okay, she gonna do anything else? She gonna play again? No, we're just gonna okay. And I know she was sitting there like, can I not do like a 30-second note run for 15 minutes? I can, I think they missed an opportunity to let that shine a little bit more.
I do think also we were talking about this once they got done with that second part of the show. I think I turned and said, I said, that's why they're in finals. That middle section that they had was so good. Like, I mean, it was top to bottom musically was just and like the guard features that were happening during that time were, I mean, popping. That was the one group watching them, even though they were 12th and they're the first on. One guard groups, like they caught my attention a whole lot during the show.
Me too. That's why I looked at it. I was like, I don't mind this because I can see what the guard's doing.
Yeah.
I figured y'all would once I seen that picture. I was like, because a lot of that perk stuff is all left field this year for a lot of groups.
Everything was left field.
We were on the wrong side.
It's like a thing to do this year. It's like, what is?
There was. Now I will say, from my end, I don't comment on it very much, but drum tuning was hurting my soul.
Hey, you said that several times. Yeah.
Blue Knights might have been one. Blue Stars was one for sure.
Was it Colts?
Colts.
I can't remember. There was another group you said. I can't remember who it was though.
It was like three. It was like 3 or 4 groups. I was just
Probably
like,
Crown.
Might have been Crown too.
Because we did text during Crown.
I did. Because I said Crown's drums gonna keep him out of a silver. That's what I texted you.
So
go ahead.
Going back, if it would have been the average score of prelims and semis, Pacific Crest would have made it.
I know. Yeah, I figured that. So, but now Blue Knights did some good stuff. Very proud of them. Pacific Crest, it was a show. It was probably executed really well.
It was a show of all time.
They did a show.
Yeah, I mean, it was executed well. It's just, but I did watch Madison's semi run, and I was really proud. Like, well, I'm sure you were proud of them because
I was.
You did what they had to do. They tried, and
it just couldn't. I just think overall it just couldn't get clean.
Yeah, somebody commented.
Hurt.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Somebody commented if their uniform was designed a little bit differently. Yeah, that show is 3 points better than what it was.
It's just man, they were just so inconsistent through the season.
Is it me? But it feels like they use a lot of interval space in their drill.
Yeah.
And scouts.
Yeah.
I think they feel like they try to
open.
be bigger. They try to be bigger than maybe what. I don't know if they don't feel like they're big enough. I don't know.
Yeah, Terry, don't do that. But yeah, so I mean, I really like the show from Madison.
I say start the fire. Anyways,
see,
but
I expect that out of that, but not you.
I'm trying to be good.
No, you're right. It was the final show.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
It just
if they had another week. If they'd have had another week.
Yeah, percussion couldn't do it. I don't. This is one of those where if you want to revamp the percussion staff, please, Jesus, do it.
Yeah. Give Will a call. He's
I know.
Now I will say I'm okay with you leaving the bass tech and the cymbal tech. They got one of the baddest cymbal lines in DCI. If you're talking about them, Colts, SEV, Spirit.
They're about. That's it.
There's a couple more. I think they might be in open, but
Academy has a cymbal line.
Yeah,
but that ain't their biggest problem.
It's they show up year in year out, and I truly believe that the bases carry the battery. I'm sorry, and I think that they could handle better book written to them.
I'm gonna ask Terry, since you're in here, I'm gonna ask you a question. Would it have benefited a few of those lines to take 8 snares instead of 9? I'm gonna let you type that. We'll talk about something while you type that up. But would it have been? Because I can think of a few groups that might have would have benefited if they would have had one less snare.
And also, while he's thinking of that, the only other thing that I noticed with scouts is that they are very, very young. You look at them faces, well, there's cheering out there.
You know who wasn't young?
Who wasn't young?
God,
Boston. Boston had some 50-year-olds out there, I swear. They all looked like they were graduating college. And I guess
they scoured out the Reading Buccaneers, like, come here.
Literally.
Hey.
I guess because people go there to age out, I'm assuming, so they all look a little bit older. But, there is a drastic difference between how old the people at Boston.
You're sitting there watching them sit up.
Even Blue Coats too. Guy? But I was like, this dude is my age. This dude is in his mid-30s right now out there. I don't know how. Can we get a birth certificate check on all these people out here.
I swear though, but
to get fourth.
That's one of the first things I said when I saw some close-up stuff from scouts and some online videos.
Just babies
I was just
out there
looking at the faces. I'm like, man, I could be wrong, but God, dog, y'all look young as I don't know what. Just and maybe it's like a spirit thing, y'all. Y'all gotta get that talent, man. Don't just accept it because you want numbers. I know a lot of high school bands who do that mess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take anybody just so we can have 300 kids on the fleet. For what? To still be terrible? It's like
he said Boston and Coach marching 50th. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: Blue Coats look young and old at the same time.
Yeah,
like you look out there and like they're marching high school kids, and then like, but they played, and it's like, when did the Boston Pop Symphony Orchestra? Like, what is going on right now? This is ridiculous. So, caption awards. I mean, we pretty much nailed it. I took a wild shot on Boston winning.
Yeah, Zach and Will got it.
And Zach said he got to run. Thanks for stopping in, Zach, man.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. This has been fun for sure. So yeah, caption awards went pretty much like we thought they would. With things going on. Your caption awards, I mean, like we talked about, Blue Devils actually won brass final night. But I mean, things are changing, and people are getting rewarded for doing great stuff, for sure. So Terry said it's hard to say the law of averages, even for a high school band, one less rattle boxes a chance not taken. Throw the symbol sections on the fields and the smart arranging for hand symbols in front ensemble and field. Yeah, it's people are getting smart. I wish I was lazy and liked writing the auxiliary parts more.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you can that whole end stuff for Crown where everybody's on cymbals and they're hitting all 32 concert bases that they got out there and it's just back to forth, and I'm sitting here like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I almost messaged one of y'all to see what that sounded like.
Amazing.
Because it's always loud, dude. I'm just like, bro, this is so hype right now.
Yeah.
All these goddamn cymbals.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah. Wish Devils would have won guard. That guard wasn't it on finals night.
It was
that. It was
a lot of risk, and we said that from the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
we were just like, if this ever gets clean, good God.
Like there were a couple like big tosses, like when it gets real quiet and everybody, and then the people around us, the girl drop. Ooh, it was like that moment. If she'd have caught it, oh yes, everybody's like woo, but Patricia dropped.
She did.
Patricia dropped.
There were a couple of different moments like that. And I know there's more to guard than just if they caught it or not. But, it's like I say, my mama can tell if anybody's got straight lines or not. You could tell if a guard's catching or not, if they're good, I guess. But, but you said it, though. Blue Coats were just crazy consistent.
Just effortless.
That's the name of the game this year for them, is that it didn't matter what they were doing. It was top, and it stayed there the whole time.
It didn't have a weakness.
Any dips. Yeah, there's no weaknesses.
Y'all were talking about your favorite ballad. If you would have told me that the freaking Beach Boys would have made me tear up and cry at finals, I would have laughed at you. But they made it happen. Blue Coats. They do things that no one else can.
I don't think I had a favorite ballad this year.
I had a few, but I don't want to talk about it because I think that should.
It's a superlative episode. Yeah.
Ooh.
Our DCI awards.
So, but yeah, so finals was great. It was a great time. Like I said, I didn't get to experience finals day like I typically do, but it was for a good reason. I got sworn into Central States Judging Association, so when they were doing that, but I did get to meet some cool people like Will. In the chat, I finally got to meet him, and A lot of other folks that have judged my groups before that I've sat across the table from and critique, and it'd be cool to be sitting on their side of the table every now and then. So that'd be kind of dope.
We ate food and took a nap.
We did.
Yeah, I got to go to the exhibits early.
That's true. Yeah,
we did go shop.
We did shop early. That's kind of the only thing I was disappointed. I wasn't able to buy any Blue Coats merch while I was there. I did get some other stuff. But really wanted me a Blue Coat shirt. But
I can probably order it online.
Yeah, I can get it online. That'd be dope. So those of you that aren't watching this live, leave a comment. Let us know what your thoughts about finals were, if you were there or if you watched it on Flow. Let us know how you feel about that. The folks that were in chat, man, thanks for being in and being
for real. Yeah,
for real. This was fun. Even after starting school today and going through this, I'm engaged and energized the whole time. So that was pretty awesome. And if this is kind of a format that you'd like for us to do, let us know. I know it might be a little easier.
Oh, thanks, Keith.
Yeah, man, appreciate that.
So I didn't see what he said. This channel was awesome. Oh, appreciate it, man. This is us. Like, this is what we do. Like,
except we're not at a restaurant 2 hours past close and the wait staff's looking at us while they roll silverware. Like, get out.
Yeah.
Or in the parking lot afterwards.
Yeah, that's a thing too. No, that's so. So like what you're seeing is this real. Like this we would talk like this whether the cameras were rolling or not. So
maybe a little more tame on the internet.
That's what I said. There's not as much.
Not a lot of more cussing and face to face.
A lot tame.
Yeah. A lot of inside jokes. But nah, so like
thanks, Jay Plan. Appreciate that. Or Jay.
Yeah,
Jay Plan. Yeah, appreciate that, man.
But if y'all like the live format, I think we can do this every now and then. I think especially when it comes to like just random topics, getting people's opinions, I think that'd be kind of dope. But we got some stuff. Like I said, we'll have our superlative episode coming up. I might try to get something out on YouTube or Facebook with a poll or something. That way you can have yours in mind and maybe vote for your favorite.
Terry.
What Terry said?
Being Terry.
Terry, you already know, Terry.
You know we're ready anytime.
Listen, dog. First of all, you're coming back on at some point to talk about some stuff. So just we'll get you together. I mean, maybe we can get another person in and go ham on Pert, because I'm sure there's a lot of opinions about Pert in this season. And then we'll got plans to get you on it with Guard.
Yeah,
talking about Guard. So that'll be great. So and then of course reactions to probably this year's shows and maybe some other stuff as well.
We bring back DCI All Stars. We
do. We started that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So we ain't going away. With school happening, things may look a little bit different. But we like what we do, and it's fun to talk about this stuff. So
and now we have our own show to be figuring out.
Yeah.
God bless, man. There's so much me and you have to write.
We got it.
Miss has got to write more.
I got to write another drum break. I got to write a percussion break, which I'd like to do over the next 2 days if I can get out of practice.
I'm trying to see if they're gonna let me slip in judging up here.
Are we?
I'm dropping 40s on everybody.
Oh,
Jesus.
Then I'm gonna get kicked out the state.
Yep.
What was that, Tink Tink? That was a terrible Tink Tink.
With a score of 7. 7.0. You're like, what? Wait a minute.
Yeah, first contest in about a month. We got preview shows at the end of the month in here.
Boy.
Kentucky. I'm not glad we don't do a preview show.
Me too.
Oh, man. We go out. Well, you know what, though? We wouldn't embarrass ourselves for sure. We would go out there. We got a good hot 2.5 minutes.
We don't look like.
We don't look back, and we definitely don't sound bad right now for this early.
That's right.
So
now tomorrow with our first rehearsal after a week off, may not.
Yeah. They're gonna do that first one. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, who
All right,
forgot?
let's go set this real quick. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
All right, everybody get your UDB out and let's step this
Yeah.
off.
For real.
Terry, you know about them kids, man.
Yeah, you know.
Man, F them kids, bro.
So, but yeah, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also listen to us on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify.
Hey.
Lots of places you can find us. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Chris,
Also, you know people in the drum world. Tell them about us. Let them know. We want to keep this going, man. I feel like we got some good momentum going on. So let all your friends know. Tell
Drum
them
world,
subscribe.
Guard World, Brass
Yeah.
World,
Kazoo World.
Kazoo World.
In theory, we do it all.
Yeah, we do.
Cause even the color we make stuff about that during the finals.
Winter Guard,
at
finals.
minimum, we'll at least do finals.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Will, we teach to the same place that Said does.
Yeah, we all
now.
three teach together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For band stuff.
For
Yeah.
band stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty
yeah,
dope.
Keith, good night, man.
And Will does our design, which we got to send Will stuff. So he
Yeah.
can get on it.
Yeah, we gotta.
We're going to get you some
I'm
homework.
about to say I've been waiting on these audios.
All right, well. Can you are you able to trans? We'll have this discussion after the podcast. I forget we're live. So thanks again for everybody hanging out. Make sure you comment, share, subscribe. And people that missed it live, they can come and watch it. So just tell them. But yeah, for Will, Zach, and Chris, my name is Sid. This has been the episode of On the Back Hash. Wow.
Live.
Yeah.
So it's been cool hanging out, and we'll catch you guys real soon. So stay tuned for us. We are
Dut out.
Go Blue Coats.
Yeah, buddy.
And Crown and Blue Devils.
And everybody. Everyone wins.
And
Everyone
not
wins.
Everybody. Right? Oh, see?
Don't
Nope.
stop.
I stopped.
Turn it off now.
And-
Turn